Hi, this is Sharon Swing. Thanks again for supporting One Life Maps and Listen to My Life through Patreon. We are so grateful for the contributions you make each month, and we hope you enjoy these audio meditations. Today I have with me Linda Heaner from Abiding Hope Ministries. She's one of our Listen to My Life facilitators who leads a team that serves women at the Minnesota Correctional Center at Shakopee, taking them through Listen to My Life. So she's going to be reading a story to you from her own life, and we hope that it gives you a picture of God's love for you. And also, if this particular reading of this story is useful to you in playing it for your family, maybe around Christmas time, please go ahead and feel free to do that and enjoy the conversation. So here's Linda Heaner.
My children bubbled over with excitement as they counted down the days until Christmas. At 7, 9, and 11 years old, they could hardly wait to give gifts they'd bought at the dollar store with money they'd earned delivering newspapers. I'm sure they hoped to receive a few gifts too. I shared their joyfulness. Yet my single mom's heart was weighed down by our never-ending financial struggles. How much will this month's utilities cost? Will I have enough money to pay the car insurance that's due in 3 weeks? A few days before Christmas, our doorbell rang. When I opened the door, a woman I didn't know cheerfully called out, "Merry Christmas," and walked inside with a pile of gifts. She placed the beautifully wrapped presents on the floor beside my 7-year-old son. "God loves you, Jonathan," she said softly, and patted his head. Another woman carried in gifts too. Then the two quickly went outside. Before I could figure out what was happening, they returned with more gifts. "Have a wonderful Christmas, Timothy," one woman said to my oldest as she looked into his eyes. "God loves you." Within minutes, the women returned with even more presents. "Rachel, God loves you so much," one said, gently squeezing her arm. My children's eyes bulged at the sight of gifts all over our living room floor. Who are these people? How do they know us? Where did all these gifts come from? My questions remained unasked and unanswered as the two women scurried about. Next, they carried a huge box of food into the kitchen. They hurried in with an ice chest filled with frozen foods and a turkey. Then they gave me a big hug and said, "God bless you, Linda. He loves you very much." As they dashed out the front door, they waved and joyfully exclaimed, "Have a wonderful Christmas. God loves you all. God bless you." And they were gone. I stood dazed, gazing at the piles of gifts and the abundance of food. Tears streamed down my cheeks. At that moment, God whispered to me, "Linda, this is the way I love you all the time. Extravagantly, abundantly, joyfully. My love for you is very personal. I am caring for you and your children." Waves of his love washed over me. "Mom," my children asked, pulling on my sleeves, "did you know them?" "I've never seen so many presents," Timothy exclaimed. "How did they know our names?" Rachel questioned. "Look at all the presents with my name on them," Jonathan squealed with delight. Overcome with emotion, I tenderly gathered my children in my arms. This is a picture of what God's love is like, I said softly. He loves each one of us very, very much.